Yes, you're listening to the Pace Center, 1080 AM, WUFO. It's a Friday morning here in the Queen City. Lord, you've been good to me. Listen, I got a break for just a minute. Coming up next is a traffic and weather report news headline with Dave May and Lenore Williams.
More music, more information. Your Pace Center, 1080 WUFO.
Good morning, Lenore.
Good morning, TC. Right now it is 8:28. The temperature is 55 degrees. Dave Macy's here with a look at what's going on in traffic. What's going on out there, Dave?
Well, good morning, Lenore. Actually, the sun is out in downtown Buffalo and drying the roads up nicely for you. Watch for standing water still in poor drainage areas. It can cause hydroplaning and make you lose steering control of your vehicle. So far, no area roads have been closed due to local flooding. We're watching that for ice jam flooding, of course, in the flood-prone areas. All the major routes are right up to speed for you now as traffic volume is starting to decrease a little bit. We get through the rush hour. Truck traffic into the States on the Peace Bridge is backed up about halfway across the bridge. No delay for car traffic. We still have them working on a truck that's stuck under a viaduct on William near Fillmore, and watch for that disabled vehicle on the 33 eastbound ramp to the 90 eastbound. I'm Dave Macy for 1080 Pace Center Traffic.
Thanks a lot there, Dave. And taking a look at the headlines in the news this hour, a request for an inspection of evidence in the killing of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., back to school for Burgard students, and a seminar to help minorities become correction officers. In sports, Toronto fails to keep the winning going, and the Sabres hit the ice tonight. We'll take a look at the scores in the NBA, local college action, and the NHL. Weather-wise, yep, the sun is out there now, but it does promise to cloud up as the day wears on, and, oh yeah, some more drizzles out there, but a high today should make it to 62. Rain is likely tonight with a low of 43. Temperatures will be dropping throughout the day on Saturday through the 40s and into the 30s by evening, with rain changing into snow. And look for snow on Sunday with a high of 26 as the winter weather returns. Right now it's 55 at your Pace Center, 1080 AM, WUFO.
Give Doug William a hand as they come. Come on! How many of you are here tonight really thank the Lord for being alive tonight? Listen here. Put your hand together. Thank you.
If you're wondering how to work it out, listen up on Sundays from 9:30 till 9:45 for God's Ministries of Deliverance with evangelist Anita Jones.
No matter what you're going through right now, whatever problems may be in your life, there is a way, amen, for God to work it out for you. God's got a word for you regarding your situation. Meet me every Sunday morning here on WFO at 9:30 to 9:45.
That's God's Ministries of Deliverance with evangelist Anita Jones, Sunday from 9:30 till 9:45.
More music, more information. Your Pace Center, 1080 WUFO.
Good morning, Lenore.
Good morning, TC. It's 8:45. The temperature 55 degrees. Not bad out there. Dave Macy's here with a look at what's going on in traffic. Dave?
Well, Nora, actually, the sun's still shining in downtown Buffalo, and the roads are drying up very nicely. Watch for standing water in some of the poor drainage areas and cause hydroplaning that we're cautioning you about, and also make you lose steering control of your vehicle. All the major routes are right up to speed for you now. Absolutely no delays in place anywhere. A couple of accidents to watch out for, though, at Fillmore and Sycamore, and another at Carolina and Niagara. I'm Dave Macy for 1080 Pace Center Traffic.
Thanks a lot, Dave. Weather-wise, cloudy skies today. It will be wet. It was earlier this morning, and it will be later on today, too. But it will be warm with a high of 62 degrees. Rain is likely tonight with a low of 43. And right now, it's 55 degrees at your Pace Center, 1080 AM, WUFO.
There are about
is Herman testifying. This is news from the Sheridan Broadcasting Network. Good morning, I'm Jay Harris. There's still no date set, but White House Chief of Staff Erskine Bowles says Senate Republicans are promising a hearing on Herman's Labor Secretary nomination very soon. The GOP is questioning her role in Democratic fundraising coffees. A Tennessee criminal court judge recommends new ballistics tests on the rifle that allegedly killed Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. If a state appeals court agrees to order the testing, it could be the first step in overturning James Earl Ray's conviction for King's 1968 assassination. 2 former KKK members were sent to prison Thursday for burning black churches in South Carolina. The men received 19.5 and 18-year sentences, respectively. North Carolina Senate Democrats unveiled a redistricting plan that makes that state's 12 congressional districts more compact, but eliminates one of the 2 majority black districts. And the story of Rosewood, Florida hits the big screen. John Singleton's account of the 1920s destruction of the all-black town after a white woman's false cry of rape opens nationwide today. This is the Sheridan Broadcasting Network.
CBS Sunday. Valerie Bertinelli stars in a compelling new miniseries.
It's just a little boy. How could God let this happen?
If it was just a kidnapping, Agent Megan O'Malley could have solved it.
Whose investigation is this? Yours, and you're screwing it up.
But it was a deadly game. He's a predator, and she may not even survive it.
I just want my son back.
Valerie Bertinelli.
I can bring this kid home.
And Harry Hamlin in a powerful new miniseries based on the best-selling novel, Night Sins, rated TV-14, CBS Sunday.
All right, let's pick up the highly motivated Eddie Quinn and his Enterprise rent-a-car experience.
I'm a salesman. My car is my office. If it's out of commission, I'm out of commission. So when it's in the shop, I rent from Enterprise Rent-A-Car. Enterprise picks me up at the repair shop, free, brings me to their place, puts me in a nice new car, and I'm back in business. Literally.
Call 1-800-RENT-A-CAR. Pick Enterprise. We'll pick you up.
2 former KKK members draw heavy sentences for burning 2 African-American churches. SBN's George Wilson has more from Capitol Hill.
2 former members of the Christian Knights of the Ku Klux Klan, who earlier pled guilty to the burning of 2 African-American churches in South Carolina, these 2 were sentenced to 18 and 19 years in prison. In announcing the sentences, Acting Attorney General for Civil Rights Isabel Katz-Penzler said that the burning of churches strikes at the heart of the community and must be stopped. Since January of 1995, 350 arsons have been reported, and 159 suspects have been arrested in connection with at least 115 of these incidents. George Wilson on Capitol Hill.
Chicago's Girl X is continuing her recovery from a beating, rape, and poisoning at a public housing high-rise weeks ago. SBN affiliate radio station WGCI in Chicago has raised more than $200,000 for the girl and her family. President Marv Dyson says there's more to come.
Well, the next step for us is we're going to continue the fundraising and encouraging our listeners and people around the country to send checks or money orders. And at the end of it, I've told the little girl's mom we're going to send a limo to pick her up. She's going to come down to my office, and we're going to sit down, and she's going to tell me what she wants and needs and what her desires are. We have talked, and she does want to get her GED and either get into a training program of some kind or go to college.
That's Marv Dyson, and you're listening to news from the Sheridan Broadcasting Network.
More music, more information. Your Pace Center, 1080 WUFO.
Good morning, Buffalo. Right now it is 8:53. The temperature, it's 56 degrees. In the news, students at Burgard returned to school today, the first day since Tuesday's fire, and it will be school as usual for students at the Performing Arts after a fire was extinguished by staff members yesterday during school. No evacuations, though, took place. Are there enough minorities as correction officers? The Southern Christian Leadership Conference doesn't think so here in Erie County. They'll be holding a seminar tomorrow at Gethsemane Baptist Church to prepare those interested in becoming a correction officer for upcoming job opportunities. The session will begin at 9 a.m. at 55 Grape Street. A job application form is also available at that site. A report card on the user fee in Buffalo will be revealed by the Citizens Against Trash Tax today. That will take place on the steps of City Hall. The demonstration will take place at noon. The group is planning on presenting their analysis of the user fee, a financial report of it from City Hall, and asking the Common Council to repeal the fee as being unfair. A potential hotspot today will be on Main Street near Jewett. Right to Life and pro-choice people will be having their first day since the court ruling came out about revising the distance Right to Life people can be from employees and patients of abortion clinics. Right now it's 8:55. The temperature happens to be 56 degrees. It's not your imagination, but it's not going to last long. We'll take a look at the weather forecast as well as sports and traffic coming up in just a minute.
This year, the Buffalo Philharmonic Orchestra wanted to perform with style, so they decided to jazz things up. The BPO proudly presents one of the finest jazz singers of our time, Betty Carter, live at Kleinhans Music Hall March 6th. Tickets are just $24. To charge by phone, call the BPO box office at 885-5000. Betty Carter and the BPO, just one of the extraordinary events in the Ebony Encore series. Don't miss it.
Well, all the major routes are right up to speed for you now. No delays whatsoever, and that sun in downtown Buffalo is drying the roads up real nice for you. So great road conditions. Still some areas of standing water in poor drainage areas. Watch out for those. A couple of accidents to look out for still at Fillmore and Sycamore in the city, and another at Carolina and Niagara. Not cleaned up yet. Other than that, should be smooth sailing for the rest of the morning drive. I'm Dave Macy for 1080 Pacesetter Traffic.
Thanks a lot, Dave. And in sports and hockey, the Sabres will be hosting the Islanders tonight. Game time is 7:30. Scores from last night: Tampa Bay 5, Philadelphia 2, New Jersey and Florida tied at 2, Chicago 5, Boston 3, Ottawa and St. Louis tied at 1, Vancouver beat San Jose 6-1, and LA 3, Anaheim 1. In the NBA, the Raptors couldn't pull it off. They lost to the Houston Rockets 107-97 in Houston last night. They'll rest today and travel to Dallas for a Saturday game against the Mavericks. Meantime, the Mavericks lost to Milwaukee 101-99. Also, Miami 92, New Jersey 87, Philadelphia over the Clippers 101-84. Pacers beat Denver 92-68. The Jazz over the Celtics 122-105, and New York 109, Sacramento 87. In local college action, Rhode Island beat St. Bonaventure 78-73. Lake Erie of Ohio 91, Hilbert 58, and Cayuga 97, Madai 80. Weather-wise, it's going to be pretty nice. Cloudy skies today. It will be a little bit on the damp side, but it will be warm near a record-breaking high of 62 degrees. Rain is likely tonight with a low of 43, and temperatures will be dropping throughout the day for Saturday through the 40s into the 30s by the evening, with rain changing over to snow, and look for snow on Sunday with a high of 26 as February gets back to us again. Right now it's 55 degrees at your pace setter, 1080 AM, WUFO.
Serving Buffalo, Western New York, and Southern Ontario. The legendary 1080 AM, WUFO, Amherst, Buffalo.